Alright, stop! Collaborate and listen. It's time that this issue gets attention. We've already said fracking causes pollution, but now we're here to provide a solution.
Wind and solar energy are where it's at. It's got all the benefits without all the threats. Why is this better than fracking, you ask? Why don't we tell you sit back and relax?
Reason 1, methane and CO2. Fracking releases both of these gases into the environment, releasing them by the masses. Wind and solar releases neither of these gases.
Reason 2 is about the price. Fracking natural gas is cheap, seems like a paradise, but wind and solar costs are quickly backing. In 30 countries, it's cheaper than fracking.
Wind and solar, bum 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 da da. Talking about wind and solar, bum 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 bum. Talking about wind and solar, bum 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 da. Talking about wind and solar. Reason 3, is it reusable? Natural gas is only one use, inexcusable. Wind and solar are infinite, we like to claim renewable energy, it's in the name.
Reason 4, the water use. Fracking needs lots of water to produce natural gas, which is causing droughts. Wind and solar don't use water, it won't run out.
Reason 5, seismic activity. Fracking has been linked to the earth getting quaky. Wind and solar don't pump water down below it, so these small earthquakes will be gone before we know it.
Wind and solar has its cons and pros, as everything does, that's just how it goes. A lot of the pros and the reasons we list, and we'll finish them off because you insist.
In the last song, we described how fracking was causing ecosystems to start cracking. Wind and solar don't have these effects, so ecosystems wind and solar protect.
Wind and solar are sustainable. Unlike fossil fuels, they'll always be obtainable. Fracking natural gas is a very long process. The work in wind and solar is a lot less.
Now it is time for the cons to be said. However, please keep the pros in your head. Millions of fracking jobs would go out the window. They could be transferred to wind and solar plants though.
All the fracking wells already created would need to be abandoned, which could get complicated. If not controlled, methane gas could rise. It would go out of these wells and into the skies.
Wind and solar, bum 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 bum. Talking about wind and solar. Wind and solar, bum 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 bum. Talking about wind and solar. Though wind and solar prices are becoming less, they're still higher than fracking in the US. However, because wind and solar are infinite, since switching would result in making a profit.
Solar panels only produce energy during the daytime when the sun can see. It can also be affected by the weather and climate, but it can save energy, which makes up for it.
Wind turbine blades can get in the way of birds who are just trying to go about their day. This could mess up ecosystems just a tad, but compared to fracking, it isn't that bad.
So now that you know all the facts, we're gonna tell you how to react. What we need is policy change, right? The government, and they can arrange.
Strengthen policies against fracking, then a lot of companies will start packing. There's a lot of money going towards fossil fuel. We need to switch this money so wind and solar rule.
Well, this is the end of the song. We're done now. We hope that it explained to you how the pressure of energy is solar and wind, because fracking is bad. Now that's the end.
End of songs!
At least we tried.